One setup, multiple scoring options. Today I'll break down the horns offense and its most important variations. Let's start with the basic horns alignment. In the horns set, the ball handler starts at the top with two bigs positioned at the elbows and two players spaced in the corners. From this setup, we can start a big variety of actions: ball screens, handoffs, and direct post entries. The key is that both bigs are involved right from the start. The most common option is the pick and roll. Both bigs step up to set a double ball screen on both sides of the on-ball defender. The ball handler can choose which side to attack. On a pick and roll, the screener rolls to the basket while the opposite big pops out to the perimeter. On a pick and pop, the screener pops to the perimeter and the opposite big rolls to the basket. By having the screeners roll and pop in opposite directions, we maintain proper spacing. A great continuation of the pick and roll is a rescreen or twist by the second big if no advantage is created from the first screen. The ball handler now uses the second screen to put the on-ball defender under pressure again. Once the second screen is used, the initial screener has to fade out to clear the space for the next pick and roll. After the initial ball screen, the opposite big sets a flare screen. This allows the initial screener to flare out, separate from their defender, and get an open catch and shoot three. The screener who sets the flare rolls to the basket. Another effective option out of the horn set is the double drag screen. The ball handler starts on the wing and uses both screens sequentially. The first screener pops to the perimeter, while the second screener rolls hard to the rim. So far, the ball stayed in the hands of the guard. Now let's look at options where the ball is entered to the elbow. The ball is entered to one of the bigs at the elbow, and the passer immediately follows for a handoff. While the opposite big cuts to the basket, we create a two-man game similar to the pick and roll situations before. If the opposite big has already cleared out, there is enough space for a pick and roll. The second option is a pick and pop. Instead of rolling to the rim, the opposite big can set a screen for the ball handler right after the pass. This creates two options: a cut to the basket or a flare screen on the weak side. The flare screen allows the ball handler to pop out to the perimeter and create separation for a shot while the screener rolls to the basket. This is also known as split action, as the ball handler and the opposite big come together for a screen and then split into different locations. The high-low option puts the big in a strong poster position with the entry pass coming from the middle of the floor. This makes it difficult for the defense to decide from which side the help should come. At the same time, the ball handler can initiate an off-ball action, such as an exchange with the player in the corner. After entering the ball to the elbow, the ball handler fakes the handoff and clears to the side. The opposite big sets a down screen for the weak side corner. The receiver then comes up for a dribble handoff, forcing the defender to fight through two actions in a row. The horns offense allows you to create a lot of different scoring options without changing your setup. If you found this video interesting, check out my breakdown on the zoom action for more offensive ideas. See you next time.